Hey guys, what's going on? Today I am going to be installing an easy steer bracket for my two Yamahas here. And what this will allow me to do is it'll allow me to use the helm to control the kicker. So basically it's a rod that connects the main engine to the kicker motor as such. Originally the boat had what was this called a remote troll, and when I got the boat, all the components were damaged. The motor was shot. There's a bunch of cables and all sorts of fittings that were just all needed to be replaced. And I looked online, priced it out, and it was just way expensive, and I'm talking like almost $1,000 to just make it work. So this was a much cheaper option, and I think I'd rather have the kicker motor being used at the helm rather than have it steer independently. But that's just my personal preference. You obviously have to do with what's good for you. But anyway, so what this comes with is two bands. It's auxiliary bracket assembly. And this is the same thing for the main engine. So I got these two really large bands. These go around the back of the engine, or would be really the front of the engine. This will go on the back, and this will loop through as such. So we're gonna get started. I've never done this before, so this doesn't look over complicated, so we're gonna see how this goes. All right, so in order to do this, what my plan was originally was to take the band that's got to go around the unit and put it down here, but I don't have enough, so, or it's just not long enough. So what I'm going to do is I took these side covers off, these side covers off right here, which I needed to anyway, and I'm going to probably loop it around right here, staying out of the way of that guy, because that's one of the holes where the screws go, and that way a lot of this will just be covered up, and I think that actually worked out a little bit better. So all right, here we go with this. All right, so I got the bands on. I am kind of concerned with this right here. I'm not sure if this is going to clear or not when I put the covers back on. I'm gonna have to try to test fit this up to see if it actually is going to work. So let me do that and we'll be right back. All right, I've test fitted at least this side and it seemed to be able to do just fine. So next step is going to be installing this guy right here to kind of help protect the outboard from any kind of chafing from the motor itself. So we're going to go and get that done and get the rest of this one wrapped up and start on the kicker after that.
Who I am, I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated, you better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top.
All right, so got those on. Sliced my finger in the process. And looks good. Seems like it's going to function pretty well. I'll go ahead and take some shears and cut these ends off so they're not in the way or they don't bind up. I was not gonna be too nice to these clamps. I knew they were tough, so I want to make sure that they are up to the task of this thing. And looks like that's all we got to do on this one besides put the covers back on. I do got to put a grounding strap back on while these covers are off, so it's actually kind of convenient. All right, so now we'll do the same thing but to the kicker motor. So with the kicker, you obviously don't want to put it directly on the lower unit itself, so I'm going to put it right here, and it should be an ideal spot, so it's actually going to be kind of level with the main engine. Alright, so I got this bottom one on, and it fought me tooth and nail. For some odd reason, that is like reverse thread. I don't know why. Maybe it was machined wrong. I don't know. But I got it on there. It fought me every step of the way. Little bit of help of some WD-40 white lithium grease went a long way with it, so that's what this stuff is. So anyway, we're going to do the top one and get these things trimmed up and be good to go. Alright, so you can see how that fought me quite a bit, but I got her on there and it looks good. I guess I kind of screwed this bottom one up, and the screw part was actually out of it when I first got it, and then I put it in. I guess I put it in backwards, so that's why it was going in the reverse way versus the forward way, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm not really worried about it. It's holding. So all it is now is to connect them, so go ahead and show you that. So connect them right here, two right here. Now I can control the kicker motor with my the primary helm. When I want to take it off, just pop these quick disconnects, just like your standard air hose fitting, and it's free. So we'll go to the test. All right, looks like that's it. Looks like it's working pretty good. I'll have to adjust it later and go from there. Can't wait to get it in the water. All right, so I did end up having to trim this out some to get this to fit, because it was not fitting, because I couldn't get these two screws down here to line up, and I lost one of the back ones, so that's why I got a zip tie there. That's a temporary fix until I can get another one. So that's it. Thank you. Like and subscribe.